Hello guys, welcome to next video of Python tutorial. In the previous videos, we had set up our environment in Windows as well as Linux. Currently, I am operating Linux, that is Ubuntu, and in this video, we will be covering out basics of Python. It will be an introductory session, not basics, just introductory session. We will get to know what type of language Python is and all that. So without wasting any time, let's enter to our uh, tutorials folder, and let me open the VS Code so that I can write some important terms in between. This will be totally a theoretical video, and no part of no coding part is needed. Just in between, if I need to write something, some important names, I will be writing it. Okay, so continuing. First of all, what is Python? So Python is a high-level programming language created by Guido van Rossum. Please pardon my pronunciation. Guido van Rossum. Okay, let me write it for you. Okay, so we don't need that. Guido Van Rossum. Control and plus. Okay, yeah, it's working. 2 times 3. I think I did something wrong. Anyways, let me do it again. I just want to increase the text. Okay, anyways, it's no problem. It's I guess it's visible, or you guys can Google it. You guys are quite smart anyways. So he created this language, and it was first released in 1991. 1991 it was first released, and today Python interpreters are available for almost almost major operating systems like Windows, Linux, and Mac. Python programmers are often called Pythonists or Pythonistas. So that was all about Python. Now coming to reasons for its popularity. First of all, Python, let us know why Python was created. At that time, C, C++, Java, these all were popular languages. And if you have learned those languages, you must have noticed that those languages had a quite heavy syntax. They were syntax driven. Missing out a semicolon would cause, and also the code was, and writing code was quite difficult. It was not easy. So it came. So Python was introduced as a general purpose scripting language, and it has very easy syntax, common English language, and it said that Python is one of the easiest languages to master, to learn. Okay, so reasons for popularity. First, it was free. Python is free to distribute, free to use and distribute, and it is supported by community. And Python, second is that it is available for all major platforms. Then software quality, developer productivity, and it required less code to be typed, and that gave a plus point for developers. And then Python programs were portable, and it has a huge support of library. Python language has the most intense library support system. Okay, then coming out to what makes Python apart. Python is powerful. It is dynamically typed language. Dynamically typed language means that we don't need to declare variables uh, at the start like we do in C++. Like C++, we need to first declare the variable, their type. We need to first declare the variable, the type of variable, and then the compiler will uh, know what type of variable it is, and accordingly it will assign memory to it. However, in Python that is not the case. In Python we don't need to define what type of variable it is. We just need to simply assign the value, and the burden goes on the interpreter how it is allocating memory. So it was dynamically typed. There was no variable declaration, and Python has automatic garbage collection. It has classes, modules, exceptions, permits, component componentization. Okay, componentization and reuse. And it has powerful containers like list, dictionaries, and tuples. These things we will be discussing in the later chapters. And one most important thing about Python is that most of the task is already done. We need not reinvent the wheel. We just need to use we just need to import um, accordingly libraries, and our work is done. And where is Python used? Python is used in system programming, building GUI applications, internet scripting. Yeah, if you have gone through my other videos, you must have found out I have created a trading app, and that was totally based on Python GUI application. Okay, and then these are Python paradigm. Okay. Okay, so in Python we can follow functional programming model. Functional programming model. In functional programming model, we divide our problem into different functions. We assign a function to each task, and that is called functional programming. Then we have procedural programming. In procedural programming, we divide the problem into procedures, and accordingly we write the code. Then other one is object oriented programming model, that is OOPS. Nowadays almost all programming language has OOPS. OOPS is basically class and objects model that we'll be discussing later on when the time comes. And there are event driven programming models. So if you have learned JavaScript, you must have heard that it has on click, on over. These are types events. These are event driven. So when a particular event is happening, then only that part of the code is running. That we can do that with Python also. Okay, so in the next, so here we have completed the first chapter. Now coming to second chapter. So second chapter in this book, they have discussed about installation under Windows, that we have already covered. Then under Linux also we have already covered. And it has shown where we can get Python resources, that all we will be discussing later on as per needed. Third, modes of working with Python. Okay, Python programming models. So it has, yeah. So knowing Python version. So let me. So in the last part of this chapter, it has shown how we can know the version of the Python we are using. So one way I had shown that we can run like Python hyphen hyphen version. I think it will be Python hyphen v also will. Oh, sorry. Okay, that was something. Let's see what is help. Python help v for verbose. Okay, it was capital V. Okay, these are, don't get confused with it. Don't get intimidated with what happened. These are Unix. Yeah, I planned that I will start a Unix channel also, a Unix playlist also. That will be quite good. Anyway, so capital V is for version. We can see that I am using 3.12. If you remember in Windows, since I had freshly installed, that was 3.13. Anyways, versions don't matter much as long as we are above 3.6. So yeah, one way to know the version is Python with capital V. What is called it option, or it has got a nice term. Anyways, let's now know it by option, or either ways we can use double dash with full version, and here it is showing another way, that is import sys. So print sys dot, I think, version. Okay, and run it. So remember what was it, 3.12. That is what we should be getting here. Okay, 3.12.3. Let's verify it. Oh, anyways, oh, maybe 3.10.12. Anaconda.base. So I was using another. Okay, now let's see 3.12.2. Yeah, this one is conda environment. Here it is conda environment I am using. Okay, that was all for this video. Have a nice day, guys. Thank you.